This textile factory makes towels and sells them across Europe and America. But it's only working at 70% of its capacity, and its profits have been cut in half. It can't afford to repair machinery or pay its workers more. The owner blames the government for the economic problems.
There's no textile available. The electricity is being cut and there's no fuel. There are no raw materials. The dollar has increased in comparison to the Egyptian pound. The Mubarak era was much better because the security conditions were guaranteed, but now thugs enter the factory and take whatever they want.
Since the revolution, many cotton farmers have turned to other crops. So factories are importing raw materials from India and Pakistan. And the government has imposed a tariff on imports. Across Egypt, around 30,000 textile workers have lost their job over the last 2 years.
I'm really worried about our future. My colleagues and I don't know how to do anything except this. If this factory and other factories shut down, we will be living in the streets.
Egypt's textile factories were already suffering when the former President Hosni Mubarak was in power. Then hundreds closed. But now the situation is much worse, and the number of factories shutting down is rising fast. This includes the largest privately owned textile factory in Mahallah. It closed a year ago. Its managers say the main problem was the shortage of cotton in Egypt. It cost the company almost 40% more to buy it overseas.
I'm very depressed. Those 10,000 workers who've lost their jobs have families, and the government promised to give them a pension for only 6 months. After that, they'll have no source of income.
The textile industry is in decline. But Egypt needs to keep its looms weaving if it wants to keep it from collapsing. Nicole, Johnston, Al Jazeera, Mahallah.